Oh, I can't get anything right, I can't do anything. No, babe, your plan is just off. Your plan is whack. It's not right. But we're gonna get it right. Now, welcome to Waves Unleashed, and I'm about to unleash some waves on you. Hello, my angels. This is the pep talk that you know you needed. Not the pep talk that you didn't know you needed. The pep talk that you know deep down you needed to hear, but no one said it to you yet. So I'm here to tell you, and as silly as I might look with these little ghosts on my head, no, they're not teeth. My friend literally messaged me and she was like, why you got teeth on your head? They're ghosts. It's nearly Halloween. In my head, it's nearly Halloween. I've literally got like a spider hanging up. And yeah, we're romanticizing autumn. We've got the pumpkin pillow, the ghost pillow. We're all set up, and this is the pep talk that I'm about to give you, because I don't care what you're going through. Quite frankly, I care. Deep down, I care so much about whoever you are. It doesn't matter who you are on the other side of the screen. I care about your problems, but I don't care what you're going through in terms of, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're going through, because you are gonna get through it. If it's the worst thing in the world where you're sitting there and you're like, I can't do this. I'm not built for this. It's just not gonna happen. You are underestimating yourself, and you're not giving yourself enough credit. Think about all the times when something has gone terribly wrong in your life and you felt like, I can't do this, I can't get through this, and then you came out the other side. I saw my friend the other day and she said this to me. She said, it doesn't matter if you don't believe in God, the universe, whatever you believe in, a higher power, or even just coincidences, whatever you believe in, you can choose to believe that everything happens for a reason, and what is put in front of you is only as much as you can handle. So when the universe gives you things and you think, oh, I can't handle this, I can't handle this, yes you can. There's a reason the universe is giving you that situation. That's exactly why it's happening to you, because you can handle it. You think you can't, but that's just your negative self-talk. Take away the negative self-talk. You're very, very, very strong, and you have a lot that you can achieve in this life, and you've done it already. And let me tell you something, even if you can look subjectively at your life and think that you haven't achieved a lot, you've got through the things that you think that you couldn't get through, and that's already achieving a lot. That's already achieving so much more than past you thought you could have. So give yourself credit, and let's get into the video. Also, a little side note, I found this the other day. Who remembers these films? The Bratz films. I literally am so tempted to put one on. I put it in my PS4 and I'm gonna like watch it in the background in a little bit. And then I'm gonna have a shower, and I'm not feeling well. I'm drinking a little Lemsip. If you know about me on this channel, I have been dealing with some immune system issues, but I've been eating very well. I'm a nutritionist, but I think there's something underlying going on, which I'm gonna try and get to the bottom of. But I've been feeling very, very low. And for me, that was my thing, where I was just like, oh my God, I'm ill all the time. How can I do this? But you know what? This is the pep talk that I need to hear, and this is the pep talk that you need to hear. So I'm talking to both of us right now. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, firstly, let's talk plan of action. You don't have a plan right now, I want you to make one. Now, I am all about plans on this channel. I love to romanticize. This is what we're all about over here. We romanticize, we plan stuff, we become the most confident version of ourselves, and we're always striving to be better and more productive. Now, if you don't feel like you're your best self, let me tell you something. Every single day you are competing with yourself. No one else, just you, just the person that you were yesterday. Now, sometimes that might mean you're competing with yourself by trying to hustle harder, and other days you're competing with yourself by trying to rest more because you've maybe been pushing it too much. So really ask yourself, have you been pushing yourself too much and you need to reel it back in, or have you been, reeling it back in too much and you need to push yourself more? So now, once you've considered that, think about the plan. What is your plan? Now, if you are on the end of trying to reel it back in, I want you to take a few days, rest, recover, regroup, and come up with a plan for when you feel better. Now, I'm not talking like a lot of days, like too long. I'm talking just a few days to give yourself some time to rot. If you haven't seen my video on why we need to rot, you need to rot, but not too long. Remember that. And then if you feel like, you want to get yourself into gear and start being more productive, come up with a plan. The same thing. If you're resting, you take time for a few days and you come up with a plan for when you're coming out of it, and you have a set date that you're coming out of it, because you don't want to fall too far into the rut. Or if you are pushing yourself out of that rut now, I want you to have a plan in place. Now, that means a morning routine, a daytime routine, and a nighttime routine. Now, the evening routine and the morning routine are things that we can tweak, but the day routine are things that need to be non-negotiables for you. So start with things that are easily buildable, habits that you can easily work your way up to, and then you'll find yourself ticking things off. Then you'll get more confident within yourself, and the more confident you get, the more you're going to want to take more things off, and the more it's going to feel like a reward. It's like a reward, like that meme. So really think about, what could you incorporate into your life? For me, it's getting outside more, doing more steps. Now, I know this is all just the cliche stuff that everyone says. Every guru on the YouTube of the channels will be telling you guys, get outside, get more steps, drink more water, wake up early, blah, 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 blah. Plan. But yes, plan, because girls who plan are girls who are not stressed. I tell you that for a fact. So come up with a plan, make it aesthetic, go on Google Documents, make a little table, have some stuff that you need to tick off, put it on your wall, print it out, or have it as your screensaver, have it in your notes somewhere that you're going to see it every day, and have a week where you have to just tick everything off. And for a week, dedicate yourself to it and see how much you will feel so much better. You will feel so much better. Now, one thing I do want to say when it comes to plans is that you don't want to overdo it. You want to start easy enough that you're pushing yourself, but you still feel like it's attainable. I'm so sorry, my little angels. My storage was full in the middle of filming that, so we're back on a different day, but it's fine. We're just going to pick up where we left off. Just excuse the fact that I'm in a different outfit and I don't have the little teeth on my head, the little ghosts. They were actually ghosts. Remember that. My friend has literally got in my head now because she called them teeth. But basically what I was saying is, do not make the goals too much in the beginning, in the sense that you don't want to make it something that it's like, oh, I need to be working out 7 days a week and this length of a workout. On top of that, I need to be waking up earlier than usual, 5 a.m, reading a book every day, working on my side hustle for hours on end every single day. This is too much. Habit stacking. We start with one thing and then we build up. When I started writing in my journal, for example, this is now a habit that is just mindless to me. I don't think about it. I write in my journal every single night, but it took me a while to get there. I didn't just one day wake up and every day I was writing in my journal. It took me some time. And you know, there were days where I might fall off, but I just kept going. So say I stopped, I just kept going, and that's how I formed the habit. So I want you to remember that when you're coming up with a new plan, if you're not perfect, that's fine. That's okay, as long as you're getting some motion. And if you're resting, as long as you're resting and then planning for getting into that motion. So it's all about just coming at it in a very strategic way so that we can set ourselves up to win. If you're thinking about your goals too big, you might be thinking, yeah, I'm way ahead of all those people that are just like, you know, taking the slow approach. But slow is sustainable. Slow and calculated is sustainable. Whereas if you just try to rush into things, it's the same with any goal, like a fitness goal, for example, a weight loss goal. You know, when they always say try to lose weight slowly, it's the same thing. Sometimes people don't go about their weight loss goals in the right way and they lose a lot of weight, but then they can't sustain it. And it's the same thing with your goals. You might like have a really productive day one day and then the next day you can't get anywhere because you're burnt out and you feel like, oh, you know, this isn't realistic, and then you feel disheartened. So why would you feel confident in yourself and why would you want to keep going? And this is how life works. In any situation, you don't want to be too much at once, but you don't want to be too little, because don't underachieve, but don't overestimate. Okay, don't underestimate yourself. You can do a lot. You've got so much in you, but give yourself time to get to all of that. Right now, you don't want to overestimate, because overestimating will actually make you feel worse, because you will feel like you can't achieve goals, and then you'll start thinking of yourself as, oh, I can't get anything right, I can't do anything. No, babe, your plan is just off. Your plan is whack. It's not right, but we're going to get it right. Now, this is the sign that you needed. This is the pep talk that I know you needed to hear, and you're hearing it, and I've got you, and we're in this together. Anyway, I'm going to be posting another video very soon. I am posting weekly. When I tell you I drop gems, I drop it like I'm a little chef that's making a dish and just seasoning it up with gems here, gems there, gems everywhere of free advice, free. And I've got a newsletter coming that you guys can sign up to. Weekly advice, free advice. I'll be dropping free plans, free tips, everything. Welcome to the Waves Unleashed community. And with that, I leave you at welcome to Waves Unleashed, and me have just unleashed some waves on you. Mwah. And just because this is a small channel does not mean I'm not speaking facts. Thank you.